now we go through a different type of rehab. It's more of a mental state, but also trying to figure out, okay, Ray, you need to take it easy now because your face is even though you're not lifting with your face, it's a big deal for everything else you do. How'd you do that? How'd you help me get through that?
A lot of it was, because in terms of patients that I deal with that have those issues, especially with regards to the visceral nature of their face, which is just involving their eye, you don't want to burst any blood vessels or anything like that, so you don't want to take them through anything intense. So the trade-off was like, how am I going to rehab you and keep the progression going with your abdomen and your leg, and also like how am I gonna keep that right eye? Was it right or left eye? Left eye.
Left eye.
Yeah. How am I going to be able to like make sure that the ophthalmologist or the whoever you're seeing, the specialist, isn't going to ring me up and be like, mate, what are you doing?
Yeah. Because they ended up putting plates in my face.
Yeah.
So I got plastic surgery.
Yeah.
For that.
Was that the excuse, Ray?
Yeah.
Did you get your nose sorted out?
My nose sorted out.
Didn't do a good job.
Did not do a good job because I still look the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, got that plastic surgery.
That jawline's looking pretty defined these days.
A lot of the people at church call me Ray Kardashian.
Ray Kardashian.
So, yeah, thanks for that, guys. But yeah, so you don't want to get rung up.
So yeah, it's one of those things that you got to listen to that's way out of my pay grade. Like I don't deal with the eye all that much. But it's I guess your point that you're trying to make is with multiple pathologies that I have to deal with as a physio, you need to think about all of those and how to make sure that they progress and make improvements, and most importantly, not regress. So for that kind of 6 weeks, I think I had that period where I was just like, right, we can't do anything like proper strenuous. Like we can do some light stuff and make sure we can do some passive stuff on your leg and making sure your abdomen's sweet. I went through a lot of Pilates stuff, I remember, because it didn't overexert you. But Pilates in general is just my jam. You know what I mean?
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Why?
I'm a bit late to the party on that. It's just one of those things that I found that when I did Pilates and stuff, first of all, I thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
I thought it was like, because the way that I work out, the way that I exercise, and I'm sure there's people listening to the podcast that would agree, and I think you'd be the same. Would be I'm not doing anything, like I'm not actually making an improvement of myself in this conditioning or high intensity interval program or strength program if I'm not almost vomiting at the end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty much.
Whereas Pilates, I find that when I started and stuff like that, my lifts got better, my range got better. I was able to, my big compound lifts, so my squats and my deadlifts and my chest press got stronger. I found that I plateaued for a while. I wasn't getting any better, and then I started Pilates, and I was able to engage all the muscles that I needed to. And we won't go into the biomechanical nature of it because that's just boring. But it's one of those things you got to break yourself down to rebuild, if that kind of makes sense.
Sure.